Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about a big report on Yuki Tsunoda's future at Red Bull. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. Now, we all know the situation with Tsunoda. He started out the season in the Red Bull Junior team, but 2 Grand Prix into the season, he was promoted into the main Red Bull team in place of Liam Lawson, who was demoted back to the Red Bull Junior team. But since Tsunoda arrived at Red Bull, he's only scored 7 points in 10 races. And at the last 2 Grand Prix in Silverstone and Austria, Tsunoda has finished at the back. So Tsunoda is struggling with the RB21 at the moment. But Red Bull has been working to support Tsunoda, and Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko seems optimistic in Tsunoda's performances for the rest of the season. Marko explained in his Speed Week column, as quoted by motorsport.com, Yuki Tsunoda has struggled on some GP weekends, but we already saw an upward trend in England. The gap to Max was smaller than before in most of the free practice sessions, and he was able to start from 11th place on the grid in England. We've had intensive discussions with Yuki. Unfortunately, like Max, he had no chance in the race with this wing, but we're noticing an improvement in performance, and we're optimistic that this will soon be reflected in the points. Now, we've seen over Grand Prix weekends with Tsunoda that he starts them with not a huge gap to teammate Max Verstappen. But then as you move away from practice and go into qualifying and the Grand Prix, the pace just seems to fall away. But it looks like, from what has just been said, that Red Bull are really supportive of Tsunoda. But now there's been a new report by GP Blog which says that Red Bull is set to part ways with Tsunoda. GP Blog said in their report, for Yuki Tsunoda, his time at Red Bull is coming to an end. As this site understands from multiple sources, Yuki Tsunoda was promoted from Racing Bulls to the main team by Red Bull after just 2 Grand Prix into the season, hoping that he would perform better than Liam Lawson. 10 Grand Prix later, the conclusion is that this has not happened. A 9th and twice 10th place, the rest of the time Tsunoda finished outside the points. The experiment with Tsunoda is therefore coming to an end after the season. For the current and what's been a disappointing year for Red Bull, he's allowed to stay. So based off that report, it looks like Tsunoda could be out of the Red Bull car at the end of the 2025 season. And if that is the case, it does surprise me, because if Tsunoda in the second half of the season really starts to put in strong performances and starts finishing in the points, they're going to have to reverse that decision. Or if such a decision has been made, perhaps it's a case he's being kept for the rest of the season because Red Bull don't want to put anyone else in that car at the moment. Who knows? So yeah, an interesting report there. It'll be interesting to see if this develops. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. And until the next one, take care. Bye.